The NFL Madden League Season 222023 Week 1-3 games and highlights will be coming up next on GOAT's International Sports Showdown 2023. The NFL Madden League Season 222023 Week 1-3 matchup is now live streaming on GOAT's International Sports Showdown 2023. Week 1-3 San Francisco 49ers 8-3 Philadelphia Eagles 1-0-1. The NFL Madden League Season 222023 Week 1-3 matchups will be coming up next on GOAT's International Sports Showdown 2023. Week 1-3 Cleveland Browns 7-4 Los Angeles Chargers 5-6.
Today, from Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, it's Week 13 of the NFL on EA Sports. Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia Eagles taking on Brock Purdy and the San Francisco 49ers.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Straight ahead is a rematch of last year's NFC Championship game, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Eagles team as they interplay here. They've certainly found their groove of late, winners of 5 in a row.
And I think the sky's the limit for this team. They're playing the best football that they've played in a long time.
This taken in at the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. So here come the Eagles, the defending NFC champs, led out by a man who was the runner-up to Patrick Mahomes at MVP balloting a season ago. Of course, that's Jalen Hurts.
Well, he did go 2-2 in the last ball game. Well, actually, he went 2-2-1, with the 1 being the victory.
Yeah.
That's the bottom line there. But wasn't it funny at practice? He threw one when we were watching, threw an interception, and the defense got on him a little bit, good-naturedly. But they're letting him know, you got to cut down those interceptions. We can't bail you out all the time.
Yeah, 2 touchdowns, 2 picks. But as you said, they got the win in that effort last week. Hurts throw complete here to his receiver, Brown. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The numbers there for Brown from a week ago. 7 catches, 76 yards, and a touchdown.
You think the head coach and the offensive coordinator are able to pull the earplugs out now? Because all week, all they heard was, you know, Coach, they can't guard the pass at all. I mean, they're next to last in the league. Let's throw it on every down.
Yeah, last week we saw the numbers. This week going against second to last in the pass defense area. Good for him. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here. Throwing is Hurts. Over the middle here to Brown. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. This will be caught by Brown. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. Hurts. Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. A.J. Brown, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Eagles get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Well, these guys have won 3 straight ball games, and another good start to this one out to the 6-0 lead.
And I've talked with so many different coaches, as have you, along the way, and they always talk about winning streaks and the mood of a team and how much easier it is to actually prepare during that time. Guys are sharp, guys are focused, everyone's feeling good, and we're seeing it early in this one.
Elliott good on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And Carter deciding not to bring this one out. The Niners offense set to go to work, and it's last year's revelation, Brock Purdy, who leads them out in season number 2 from Iowa State.
It's a pretty bland game he had last time out. Ended up throwing 1 interception, didn't have a touchdown to offset it, but the team found a way to win. He found a way to lean on other parts of the offense that carried them through.
Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Well, the first play of the game going to be intercepted. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. Still in the first quarter, but what a great start for them. I mean, they've controlled the airways, Charles, on both sides. They had the passing touchdown. Then they intercept the pass of the other squad and take it back for another score.
Brandon, I know we have a ton of time left, but what an early backbreaker they just delivered. They're up early, and they appear to be totally dialed in. And that offense, they're forced to run right back out, still shaking up a bit, but feeling the pressure to put something on the scoreboard. They've got to be careful here.
Of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. No return here for Carter, and this will be a touchback. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And, Charles, you look at these two teams, and these are those kind of litmus test games in the second half of the season that if you're a coach or a player, you can either really look forward to them or really dread them, depending on your point of view.
And if you're dreading them, you're not going to go very far in the playoffs. You need to look forward to these kind of games because here we've got 2 division leaders, both real contenders for the NFC title. And you're right, you love having easy games on your schedule, but you need some games like this to toughen you up a bit and ensure that you're ready for the shock of playoff football.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
That it looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works.
Here's Ward to return. It's a 47-yard punt, but they did give up 10 on the return. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their second drive. And really, it's worth talking a little more about the stakes of this game. Currently, these are the top 2 seeds in the NFC. I think they're the 2 best teams. Would you agree?
I think you can definitely make the case that they are, and I like where you're going with that. I do know that we've seen a couple of other teams along the way that would say, hey, don't forget about us. But your premise, I think, could be spot on. These could easily be the top 2 teams in the NFC.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Hurts sets up to throw it. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Brown. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. First carry for DeAndre Swift. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the 1st down.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll stay on the ground with Swift. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. So that time they get the tight end on the hold.
Normally he's a pretty good run blocker, but this time he just didn't get his arms extended and let go quickly enough. The flag came out as a result.
They will run straight ahead with Swift. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. This defense for the Niners, they were terrific a week ago in the win over Seattle.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Here's Hurts to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 12-yard line. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. He's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. A.J. Brown with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Eagles take a 3-touchdown lead. Boy, still in the 1st quarter, and look out. I mean, they are on pace for over 80 points in this game. I don't know that they'll get there, CD, but this has been impressive to watch so far.
That certainly would be history in the making, wouldn't it, partner? I'm glad we're here to actually watch and see if it actually happens, although, like you, I have my doubts, but they are firmly in control of this game.
Elliott good with a PAT, and that makes the score 21-0. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it's capped off by an A.J. Brown touchdown. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the 1st as they kick this one away. And Carter deciding not to bring this one out. Well, the 49ers settling in for their next drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the 1st half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. They run with McCaffrey off the option. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. You look at this Eagle defense. This crew against the pass, it's been a real struggle. Second from the bottom in the NFL, number 31.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
13 yards there and a Niner first.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result, because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just
nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But an alert 49er able to gain possession, so they will indeed hold on to the pigskin.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
Give him 4 yards there, but still in a big hole. 3rd and long. 21-0 our score after 1. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 3rd down and long coming up. Shotgun now with Purdy. Gets this one to Juszczyk. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it'll be 4th down.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
Wisnowski on to punt as he sends this one away. On the return is Ward, able to fight through 1 tackle. Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. Wide receiver A.J. Brown, you see he and the rest of his mates returning to the field here. And CD, assuming he stays healthy, assuming the health, should get to that 1,000-yard mark pretty easily.
And the best part of what he's done so far is allows him and the team to relax their pursuit a little bit. Meaning, if they just have normal games, they'll get to the 1,000-yard mark. They don't have to force anything. But one of the reasons he's having the year he's having is what I call route running arrogance. They think there's no one that can cover them. No matter how many people are put in his direction, it just doesn't matter. He's going to find a way to beat them. And so far this year, he's done exactly that.
He sure has. Looking for A.J. Brown again, and he's got it again. Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. Back to throw here. Quick slant to Brown. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll look to throw again. Quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Again, he'll drop to throw. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 21. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Here's a 2nd and 5. Once again, it's Swift. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. That's now consecutive 5-yard carries to pick up the 1st down.
I know flashy plays, splashy plays, as people like to call them, that attracts a lot of attention. But let's face it, when you're efficient, that can control a ball game. And I love the game plan they've got going right now.
Back-to-back 5-yard gains. Didn't force the ball downfield. Picked it up on the ground.
Yeah, offensive line, they're getting it done.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
The ball on the 8. Still could get a first down technically. 2nd and 7. Swift going to try up the middle. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3.
Some good strong running right there. Some power and some explosiveness. Just about got him into the end zone.
2 yards still to go. 3rd down now. They'll try and run here with Swift. And this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Line of scrimmage, the 2. They can still get a first down if they just get a yard out of this on 4th and very short. He'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. Drive begins with a carry by Davis Price. And he was very fortunate there to get out of his end zone. He maybe got back to the 2-yard line. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Give to Davis Price up the middle here. And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
On 3rd down, here's Davis Price. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. He's got a full head of... He's finally down at the 21-yard line. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. So barely time to... 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. This time they'll throw it. Here's Purdy. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 15 yards that time and another first down.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here. And before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Purdy will set up to throw it here. This is caught. Touchdown 49ers. Kyle Juszczyk from 4 yards out. And the 49ers get a bit closer. Moody good with the extra point. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. A drive that time of 6 plays. And the end result for the 49ers, a touchdown. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And not an abundance of time remains on the clock, Charles, but you would think more than enough to try to extend this lead before intermission.
And when you're talking about extending the lead, I think you're talking about aiming for the end zone because there is plenty of time for that. The fallback is to get 3. But in your mind, you put 6 on the board right before the half. That's a heck of a dagger and great momentum to carry into the locker room.
They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. This will be caught once again by Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Got a man, it's Brown. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. On 1st down, Hurts fires the quick slant. A.J. Brown's got it. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. The quick slant caught. Touchdown. A.J. Brown as the first half is winding down. And the Eagles would extend their lead here just before halftime. Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it's capped off by an A.J. Brown touchdown. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Niners ready to go on offense for the final time in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And they'll run it here. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Throwing on 2nd down, it's Purdy. Got a man, that's Ayuk. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd down, it's Purdy. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. On 1st down, Purdy. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. So we've come to halftime here in Philly with the Eagles on top. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Things definitely getting interesting around the NFL as we begin the month of December. So let's get right to it. We'll start over in Texas at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. And as you see, they were winners back on Thursday night. Michael Gallup, well over 100 yards receiving and a touchdown catch as well. Next, we'll visit the other team in Texas as we head down I-45 to check on the Texans at home in Houston. And you can see, currently they trail in that ball game. Russell Wilson with 3 touchdown passes. Lastly, we head to Southern California to check on the Rams at home at SoFi Stadium. As you can see, the score there in the second quarter. The Rams trying to gut this one out as it would be a good victory for them if they could get it. The Eagles got a solid first half from last year's MVP runner-up, Jalen Hurts. He connected on 3 touchdown passes in those first 2 quarters as his guys have built up a sizable lead here at the break.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports. No return here for Carter, and this will be a touchback. The 49er offense set to go to begin quarter number 3. They look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no 3-score drive on that play sheet for any of those coordinators? They just don't have it, right? You're trying to get it all back. You know you can't get it back in one drive. But maybe cut into it a little bit as you just suggested. Try and create a little bit of momentum, a little bit of a spark, and then maybe that'll carry over.
Second down, here's Davis Price. 88 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. He's going to get it on the jet sweep. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. Here's a 2nd and 8. Davis-Price up the middle. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line.
And while the guys with the ball are having a whole lot of fun keeping it on the ground, the guys on the opposite side, they are having zero fun. They've been getting pushed around the entire game and haven't found an answer yet to slow down the running game.
And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. On the quick handoff, it's Juszczyk. And they'll get him down here at about the 42. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Now Gray. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. All right, so they got that one, Charles, against the center.
And let's remember how difficult it is for the center, because remember, he's got to snap the ball to put the play in motion, and sometimes you got that big guy on your nose. You got sometimes where he's coming at you at an angle. It's a difficult job for him to snap the ball and then execute his block.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. On the handoff, Davis-Price. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. Call it a 6-yard gain. Still plenty of work to do coming up. 3rd and 14. Purdy. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Hassan Reddick. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. Yeah, this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. Eagles offense and A.J. Brown headed back out there. Defensively, they didn't have an answer last drive. They're going to have to do something here. 5 catches alone on the previous series, a touchdown too. And you and I both know that defensive coordinators tell us all the time, we don't wait for halftime for adjustments, things of that nature, right? We adjust series to series. Well, I think sometimes you need to adjust play to play, because that last series, he absolutely shredded them. I've got to send more people his way and make someone else beat me on the next drive if I'm the defense. Got to do something. They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. On the handoff, this is Swift. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up. They'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Looking to throw. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much. 2nd and 10 now. 3rd quarter action from Philadelphia, PA. Back to throw. Quick slant here to Smith. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. They're going to hurry back to the line now. on third down. Here comes Swift. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They'll look to throw here. And this one complete to Smith. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. On second down, Swift. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Hurts throw complete there to Smith. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's first and 10. He'll drop to throw. And it's complete right back in the hands of Smith. And the Eagles are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Swift will get down close to the goal line, but not in, as he'll be marked down at the 1. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Second and goal from the 1. Penny will take this one in for an Eagles touchdown. Well, nothing fancy there, Charles. You had 3 tight ends on the field. They were going to run the football. The defense knew it, but the defense couldn't stop them.
And I haven't met an offensive line yet that doesn't get more satisfaction out of running the football into the end zone than pass protecting. They had determination on their side, and they got it done.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And Carter deciding not to bring this one out. San Francisco set to go on offense once more. But we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Purdy's throw complete here to Ayuk. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers. And with this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a first down.
But we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completions, no late points. He wants his lead to stay right where it is.
Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again. Throwing here, Purdy. That's caught. He finds Danny Gray. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Back to throw, Purdy. Looking for Gray and finding him once again. And he has another first down as he'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 18. Purdy now to throw. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Brandon Graham, credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Here's Purdy. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. A long way to go here on third down for the 8th play of the drive. Now Purdy. Oh, It's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And the Eagles are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And, Charles, we are in the midst of a very one-sided affair. I think this is where you and I have to fill a little bit. You want to regale us with old stories of your childhood in New Paltz, New York?
I don't think anyone wants to hear that, but this is a perfect time for us to start listing MVP candidates, right? The best teams we've seen so far this year, the best games that we've called thus far, how we anticipate the season unfolding. We can go in so many different directions because the game certainly not taking us there.
Oh, I hear the remotes clicking off right now. First down, and they go with Swift again. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. And they're going to speed things up here. They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
He's across midfield. And finally taken down at the 30-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 36 yards.
No let up in this passing game. They've been a well-oiled machine throughout. And I actually saw a few guys on the sidelines at the end of the third quarter doing the old hold up 4 fingers college sign, meaning the fourth quarter is ours. And they certainly weren't kidding.
So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Throwing is Hurts. And incomplete. A drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down. The CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on 3rd down. They're going to look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 12-yard line. These two have hooked up 9 times now this afternoon as they pick up the first. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. This is complete to Watkins on the slant. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. That one looks like he'll throw here. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Jalen Hurts with another touchdown rushing. 13 touchdowns, led all quarterbacks last year on the ground. No one else had more than 8. And, of course, we all remember the 3-touchdown game in the Super Bowl. So called running plays or scrambles, Jalen Hurts is dangerous.
Elliott on for the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. A 10-play drive that time, and it results in a 4-yard touchdown run. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. No return here for Carter, and this will be a touchback. Out on the field now, here come the 49ers. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is end the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
Now a quick slant as the throw's complete. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Drops this underneath for Davis Price. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Purdy will look to throw again here. Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Purdy's throw pulled in by Kittle. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 22-yard line. Hauled in left side here by Jennings. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it. Well, nothing changes there with that final touchdown, but it did beat the buzzer nonetheless.
Now Moody for the PAT. And that'll cut the lead down to 28. So that drive, 6 plays, 75 yards. And it's polished off by a touchdown for San Francisco. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive as they try to finish things off in this fourth quarter, and that current 5-game win streak looking like it's going to go to 6. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Tashawn Gibson. And the 49ers come up with a late turnover. And it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance. Well, by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go to each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So for the Eagles, they continue to keep pace for that first-round bye as they move to 11-1. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Dallas Cowboys. Meanwhile, for San Francisco, it's a tough one to swallow as they drop back to 8-4 on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.